by politics rather than a search for justice. Can the investigation continue while preserving its legitimacy? We'll speak to a House Democrat about that next. Well, a new poll from CBS finds that the majority of Americans, 53%, now view Special Counsel Robert Mueller's Russia investigation as a politically motivated operation. And you can see why they might conclude that. The Democratic Party seems to be agreeing with that interpretation and adding to it. Recent fundraising emails from the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee have lied about the investigation itself. They've claimed that if the party can collect 1 million signatures, it will somehow force President Trump to give testimony to Mueller's investigators, because that's how it works. Congressman David Cicilline is a Democrat representing the proud but small state of Rhode Island, and he joins us tonight. Congressman, so if the whole point of this is to ferret out untruth because we care about truth, then why would the DCCC be claiming that signatures can force the president to testify?
Well, look, I don't work for the DCCC. I don't do their emails. But I think the reality is the majority of the American people have confidence in Robert Mueller. They want the investigation to be completed. They want it to continue uninterrupted with any political interference. And they want to find the truth out, whatever it is. And I think, frankly, if we just allowed the investigation to continue, wherever the facts lead us, let Robert Mueller share those with people. This is a serious investigation. It's led to 23 indictments, 5 guilty pleas, conclusions that, well, you laugh, but it's true. Most people think that's serious.
Because the majority of the people who've been indicted are foreign nationals who will not show up for trial,
Tucker,
and nobody has been
even... But it's not a joke. You know,
no, it's a joke because this
You actually don't think it's a joke that there is a serious investigation about Russian interference in the American presidential election that has led to the indictment of 23 individuals, 5 guilty pleas.
For interference in that election, has any American been charged with collusion with Russia? No.
They're not done. But there have been Americans...
No, that it's dishonest to cite those indictments as evidence
to say that has anyone been charged with collusion. They are not finished. All I'm arguing is allow the investigation to continue.
Hold on. I'm not trying to impede its progress.
Okay, then we agree.
Because I care about the truth, which is why, hold on, the DCCC, from which you take money, has written this. We need to gather 1 million signatures.
I actually don't take money. I contribute money to the DCCC.
For Robert Mueller, well, you're participating in an endless cycle here.
My point is, Tucker...
No, but hold on. Do you agree with that?
No, listen to me. I told you, I think this is a serious investigation. I don't think it should be politicized in any way.
Then why is the DCCC politicizing it?
I don't know. I'm not responsible for...
Will you denounce them?
No, it's not a question
of renounce your membership in the party?
No, I won't renounce my membership in the party. And you know why? Because Democrats are attempting to focus our energy on the things that matter to the American people.
You're raising
families' incomes, reducing the costs in people's lives, making sure folks are prepared for jobs in the 21st century.
By the way, if they were doing that, I would vote for them, actually.
That's what we're doing, but you won't talk about it. You have me on the show to talk about Russia. Well, have me back to talk about the Democrats' economic agenda of raising family incomes, reducing the costs in people's lives, preparing folks for jobs in the 21st century. A better deal for the American people.
This is a sincere question. If you think that those are the preeminent issues in America, and I agree with you 100%.
I think they absolutely are.
And unlike almost every other show on cable TV, we do segments on that a lot.
I know, you never include us. Invite me for one of those segments.
Let me ask you, will you look into the camera and say the Russia investigation, more than a year long, finding no evidence so far of collusion, is impeding the progress of coming to solutions to the questions that are wrecking the country?
It should not be impeding.
But it is.
But the problem is, because there has been so much effort to impede, interrupt, undermine, diminish the investigation. Allow the investigation to continue. It's serious.
Hold on.
Put it aside. Let them do their jobs. These are professionals. And focus on the issues that matter to the American people.
Hold on. When you watch Adam Schiff from California say on television that the Trump campaign colluded with a hostile foreign power, do you think that puts the focus back on economic issues where it belongs?
Listen to me.
Like, what the
hell?
When
asked questions about the investigation, obviously I'm answering your questions. What I'm saying is Democrats are focused like a laser on economic issues, on dealing and addressing the economic anxiety. You know what my constituents care about? Who's going to create good-paying jobs? Who's going to raise incomes for my family? Who's going to make sure that I have the skills necessary for the jobs in the 21st century.
This is literally
we put together,
Orwellian.
No,
okay,
it's not. Because Republicans,
your leaders of your party talk.
No, here's a problem, Tucker. Republicans benefit from talking about the Russia investigation because they have no accomplishments to talk about.
Look,
they have
I actually think, on the one hand, you're sort of right that it does help Republicans, but this is being driven 100% by the left, and to say otherwise is dishonest.
Not true.
That this investigation is not driven by the left.
Here's what I'll challenge you.
They demanded
Why don't you have me,
counsel.
Hakeem Jeffries, and Sherry Bustos, the three co-chairs of the Democratic Policy and Communications Committee, to come on here and talk about the economic agenda that we put forth, a very bold agenda. Talk about our infrastructure plan, our plan to reduce the cost of prescription drugs. Talk about those.
I must say, part of you must feel shame for saying things that you know are not true.
No, they are true.
The Democratic Party has driven this Russia investigation from day one. What do you mean it's not true? I live here.
We
I cover
want
this
the investigation to be completed. We want the independent counsel to have the resources.
Okay.
You're the one who talks about it all the time.
Yeah, no,
I'm happy to talk about the economic agenda of Democrats.
I'm not even annoyed. I'm just amused by how ludicrous this is. But
You couldn't be more wrong, Tucker. Democrats are
We're out of time.
focused on the issues that face the American people.
They're not talking about Russia at all. We're just imagining it.
No, you're talking about it. I'm here.
It must be me. I'm
Did you invite me on to talk about Russia?
No. I mean, I just imagined collusion where there was none. Let me apologize to you, America, for making up this false issue.
Let the investigation be completed and find the facts wherever they are.
Yeah, wherever they are. All right, Congressman, thank you so much. I appreciate it. More and more illegal immigrants are dashing across the border, affecting our economy. We do this every night for a reason, because we care, and some of them seem to have no respect for American laws, maybe by definition. A member of the Border Patrol will describe the state of play tonight, and it's going to be an interesting segment. We'll be right back.